Hello and welcome back to episode 10 of Darlington to the Prem, and we are today going to kick off the National League campaign. We had a fairly decent pre-season, lots of home games, fair amount of wins, lots of trialists, so that has left the team not in ideal peak condition. We've got a few players that are okay, so it's going to be early season stretch. The team cohesion, we managed to maintain an average that's probably half decent, seeing the throughput of the players. Certainly lots of trialists in and out. So all in all, we've got to be happy with all that kind of thing. Regarding the league itself, well, let's start off with media prediction. We're predicted to finish 23rd. Division, the board want us to attempt to avoid relegation. And the actual season preview has us down in 18th. So if we finish 18th, then we've avoided the relegation spots and we are more than happy. Ideally, we want to finish a bit higher up, hopefully get some TV money in. And one of the key parts of the vision is reach the FA Cup proper. So that's going to be key to us. If we can get in round 2, maybe even round 3, then we could see some much needed income. So regarding the actual league rules, if I can click in the right place, the league rules, I was checking this out, and this is a bit of a concern for us. Minimum seating 500, which is why at the end of last season they instantly did some building work. Minimum stadium capacity 4,000. And if we have a look at our facilities, our Blackwell Meadows ground holds 3,998. So at least we've got 588 seats. So we're above the seating minimum, but will that come back to bite us? Will we get away with having 2 people not allowed in for their capacity, minimum capacities? So that'll be an interesting one. But enough about that. Let's get on and get into today's game. So we're starting the campaign away to Woking. Woking, who are one of the relegation faves. And if we check the media, they reckon 11th. So quite how that works. We'll gladly swap our 23rd for their 11th, and well, it's going to be an interesting one. Let's see how we get on. Just lost for words. So this is the team selected for today. So we've got Sam Walker in goal. He's a backup. He's 6'6", so we've gone for the experienced. Our wing backs are Simpson and Gallagher, both newbies. Simpson's more of a winger, and it's tempting to actually modify this formation to how we played in the last stages of the playoff final. And then the 3 centre backs, new boys, Smith and Pinnington, with Lavery partnering them. So Pinnington's, without a shadow of a doubt, our best player, and hopefully he plays up to that. In midfield, both the new signings, Fletcher and Angman. Fletcher, I think, was Man United. Yeah, he came in from Man United. And Angman came in via Middlesbrough. He did have 1 championship appearance last year and 18 non-competitive games. So it's a big campaign for him, getting him started off a career in football now. Caden Kelly retains his spot in the attacking playmaker role. And then we have Bickerstaff and Ondo as our front pairing. So we've gone with Ondo and his target man, or target forward. He's got decent jumping, decent heading. He's 6'1". Would have been nice if he was a bit taller, but hey-ho, can't have everything. No goals for him so far. He's played in Waterford in Ireland, and sub appearance, which wasn't very good for Huddersfield in the Championship. So hopefully today is the day where he kicks off his career. So on the bench, we've got Bott, Kamanga, Lurio, Donaldson and Oliver. So Donaldson, probably a little unlucky not to start, having scored, 26 league goals last season. So it's one where we'll feed him in. Let's see if he does anything. The key bit here is all this potential ability. We're a bit stuffed with that. We've got no real training facilities, and our coaches aren't that great. So these guys will never reach their ability just by playing, certainly on part-time football. So with that in mind, we have signed some older players in Sam Walker, Smith. I would like to say some more, but I consciously didn't look for young players, but they found me. Right, we'll kick it off. Just agree with our new assistant manager against 4-4-2 of Woking. An early highlight. Gallagher with the ball in, and that's where we want a 6'6" big man in the middle. A nice floated cross, and easily claimed by Turner, their keeper, who knocked it long. Lavery, great control from Hangman. Bickerstaff dropping deep, collecting. Gallagher down the left, whips the ball in. Bickerstaff can't get there. Turner does. Fletcher returns, and it's wide. Looks like a Woking attack here. Or a mistake from the keeper. Go on, mistake from the keeper. No, it's a long hoop. This is a big, well, I'm not paying too much attention to this one. If we win, great, it's good. It's get some match sharpness into the legs. If we lose, it's not unexpected. It's a fairly quickly put together team. We've got one or two holdouts from last season, but it's one where I think they'll just get better throughout the season. It's a lot of them have still got the Vanarama National League North-South abilities. So 2 or 3 games in this league, we should see their abilities rise, and it's based off a staff members' guesswork of how good they actually are. So we'll see. It's certainly the scouts who are also guessing come in and say, oh, look at this great player, and it's often 50-50 whether that actually happens. Oh, Ondo. If he's injured him, it was not too bad, but even the 6'6" frame of how Sam Walker there couldn't save it. And Woking have the first half lead. And we're down with York and Accrington. It's challenging in the second half. Look, Caden Kelly's not doing anything. One of our influential players. It could be that we have to make a few changes early on. Angerman drift past his man and laid it back, and there was no one there. Oh, Fletcher with another strike from distance. Yeah, Kelly's not showing anything, so we'll bring Gio on. Yeah, we'll leave him as the playmaker. And Bickerstaff has done nothing, so we're off for up. last season's goal scorer, Josh Donaldson. So this is the highlight pre-substitution. So Kelly's still on the park. And a wasteful effort there from Hangman. Right, so let's give him a bit of a shout. The key to our play last season was the build up from the back, passing it around. Hopefully we continue with that. Here's Josh Donaldson. He's through. We have a penalty. Yes, come on. No idea who's taking penalties this year. It's Carter Pinnington. Well, he stepped up from centre back and smashed it under the keeper, thankfully. To be fair, the keeper went the right way, but just didn't get anything near it, so we'll take that. So Walker launching it long. Simpson tries to get up, doesn't get there, but Pinnington does. Over to Lavery, back to Pinnington. Pinnington now looking, turning back to Lavery. To Angerman. Inside to Lemurio, to Donaldson. Donaldson has been tackled, and Kelly Evans. Oh. So far what we've seen is Josh Donaldson has won a penalty when he's racing forward, but when he's receiving the ball into the sort of centre circle, he's been surrounded and beaten out. So it's one to keep an eye on. Lovely work by Fletcher there. Gives it to Donaldson. Gallagher. I haven't really seen much of the Flying Scotsman, Owen Gallagher. Who was that? Was that Fletcher? Oh, I can't click on it. Oh, it's Smith. Okay. Not ideal defending from him. So at the moment, it's looking like Donaldson's a little out of his depth. Right, let's get another sub on as well. The Simpsons playing well. Gallagher. Come off then. And this is the frightening part, just how far behind Kamanga has fallen. I'm thinking, oh yeah, he's going to be alright. Oh, Kendall's goal's ruled out. I didn't even see that. Not paying any attention whatsoever. Oh my gosh. Kamanga. This is just my fault, isn't it? I brought him on. That's just so bad from him. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Well, it's been all woke in this second half. Since we've got the equaliser, they have looked like a team that could finish in 11th, and we've looked like a team that is going to get relegated. But like I said, it's early doors. A lot of these players are playing in the National League for the first time. Some are making their debuts today in professional football. So a great team talk as well. Okay, we'll be back again for the away game at Gateshead. It's almost a local derby, I guess, so we'll catch up then. Right, okay, so we've made a couple of changes. Ben Compton has come in. He's a more than useful centre back. He's come in, having previously played, well, loosely speaking, he's been with Sunderland. He hasn't played for Sunderland, but he did play 15 games in the National League, so we're happy with that. To make way, Ian Kamanga has left on a free, and we've freed up the 500 quid a week. So basically, it's cost us what, 25 quid a week. So our finances are still in place where we could probably get 2 players in if we're really careful. So with Kamanga leaving, we have offered a contract to Prince Anchampong. He previously of Middlesbrough, so it's 140 quid a week, something like that. So if he accepts it, great. He doesn't look too bad, and hopefully he does. That way we've got a bit of a depth on the right hand side, and he's also 6'3", so that could be a useful weapon should he sign. So on to today's game then. We are away to Gateshead. So we played Doncaster in the last game. We had our playmaker Kelly in behind the front two, and nothing was happening. We went a goal down, made a change, moved Kelly out onto the left, brought a sub on. He went on to the right, and all of a sudden we looked a bit more dangerous. So the way it's looking is we've swapped things around a little bit here. So Oliver's come in and Simpson's pushing further forward. So it's, if I can get some players out, I'll start looking to bring some forward players in to actually bolster that. But it's a case of I've fallen for it again, that I've signed these players like Caden Kelly. He had a good year last year. He looked like a good player. 7 or 8 last year for us. Offered him a new contract, and he's obviously not as good as the new level. Same with Tom Lavery. And of course, with them being young and playing, you think, oh, perhaps they'll start itching out a bit of proportionate their potential. But no, because of the lack of coaching, the lack of training, being part-time, they're never going to come out. So, face palm, I've done it. I've panicked, signed these players to new contracts, and now we're stuck with them. There's no point putting them on the list because no one's going to come in and sign them, and I think we're just stuck. But that's the team for today. Simpson looked better on the wide right, so if we can find another player, play wide, the wing back role, I've got my eye on 1 or 2 players, mainly loans. If the loan market eases up so we don't have to pay as much in wages, then yes, we'll press the button and get them in. But until then, we will just make do with whatever we've got. And this is what we've got. So Bots come in for Walker. Walker is not on form, so we'll bring Bot in. He's obviously not in any kind of condition like Oliver. The others are slowly improving, and 2 or 3 more games, and hopefully we'll start seeing a big improvement. So the back 3 of Pinnington, Lavery and Crompton. Crompton's come straight in, and he should be playing as a centre defend. The wing backs, Gallagher and Oliver. Midfield hasn't changed, Langyman and Fletcher. And then Kelly's playing the attacking playmaker on the left. Ondo as a pressing forward, and Simpson has moved up from the right wing back. So we'll get going. So they lost the last game, so fingers crossed we can actually try and do something today. It appears a lot of teams up in this northeast like to play in black and white. Obviously there's a certain team that play in red and white as well. And they've just ripped us apart there. And this is some stadium, looking at it. Where did Gateshead play? I'm stunned by the stadium. Also stunned by how bad we are. 2-0 down after 5 minutes. Yeah, this is just the start we wanted. League table, Gateshead. Oh, it's an instant running track and whatnot. Okay. I'm with you. 2,100 there, and we are being stuffed. We've managed to get the ball. Can we keep hold of it? Gallagher down the left. Skins his man, puts the ball across. No one in the middle. But we've won it back through Fletcher. Now Oliver. Ball across. Oh! Our closest effort is from a central defender. One of their defenders. I don't know if he was a central defender. Put it in. And this is worrying. Crompton, the central defender. 6 foot something. Taking corners. So I'll leave the corner taker to the assistant manager. Chesterfield look a bit tasty as well. I can safely say we definitely aren't winning the league this year. Next year we will. Not this year. Bit late for encouragement. It's almost half time. Not an ideal start for Botting goal. Charlie Ondo's not been involved. Simpson's not playing particularly. They're all rubbish today, aren't they? Well, at least Ondo's got up and not committed a penalty that time. The last season, a header like that was going straight in the back of the goal. But at least Bot has done something more than Galizzi was doing. Almost forgot, isn't it? Well, I have forgotten his name. It's a rear guard action, so Simpson is pushing it forward. Hang your man. To Kelly. Kelly inside. No, or outside to Gallagher. Gallagher the ball back. Oh, yes! The wing back Gallagher puts the ball across to hang your man. We've got a goal back. Kelly, the attacking playmaker, has moved infield, which allows Gallagher to run past him. Delivered a decent cross and anchor man. Has done really well there. I would like to say we deserve it, but I doubt it. We were blown out of this game in the first 5 minutes. And here's another one. That's the quality of them. They can see it, go straight up the other end and score. It's going to be a long, tough season. Gallagher, all across, and Kelly. Whoa! It seems to be a supply line down that left at the moment. See if we can freshen things up. I'm not sure how. But bigger stuff can come on from. Ondo's not had a good game at all. Nathan Simpson's not played particularly well there at all. So what they do is move him back. That's probably best. And we'll leave it like that for the time being. I need to do some more rotation in the back three. Marvellous. We get back into the game, and what do? Concede straight away. Just no need for it either there. Blackett with a hat-trick. Go on then. This is just dreadful. I don't know who this Blackett is, but is he any good? Well, he played for South Shields last year and got 27 goals. Don't particularly remember him. But he tore us apart, and the team don't like losing. Nor do I, really. But there we go. Stunned. I wasn't expecting something quite as bad as that. And there we go, sitting in 23rd. Media predictions, ahoy. Right, well, we'll call it for this one, and we'll come back for perhaps Chesterfield away for another hammering and Hartlepool. Until then, thanks for watching, and hopefully you come back. Ta-da.